Hey guys, I'm back with another sci-fi review, this time reviewing the sci-fi original series Wynonna Earp, Season 1, Episode 13, the Season 1 finale of Wynonna Earp, titled I Walk the Line. If you haven't seen it yet and you want to avoid any spoilers, skip this video and come back later because everything I say from this point forward is going to be a spoiler. Okay, while the Season 1 finale of Wynonna Earp wasn't my favorite episode of the season, it was still very, very good. The stakes have never been higher. And while every other episode of the season had a pretty small-scale feel to it, the finale was epic. It was full of action and huge reveals and plot twists, and there was just so much to love about this episode. Let's start with the big reveal. Waverly isn't an Earp, and we don't really know what that means because at the end of the episode she sticks her finger into that black goo and it seems like she's transformed. I don't think she was some kind of dormant revenant because she could come onto the Earp property, so I don't think it's that. I think the goo did something to her and we don't know what that is, but she shot at someone at the end of the episode and then fade to black. So did she shoot someone? Did somebody shoot at her? We don't really know exactly what happened in that scene. So we got a monster cliffhanger going into Season 2, and I have a very strong feeling that there will indeed be a Season 2. Also, for the first time this season, we got to see Monster Dolls. He's been taking that medication to suppress whatever internal monster he has, and Doc Holliday, he was trying to help him out, injected him with the wrong stuff, and Dolls hulked out and kicked some major ass. It was probably my favorite scene of the episode. And anytime Doc Holliday and Dolls are teaming up, I think that those are the high points throughout the season, at least for me. So as the season came to a close, we learned a lot about Purgatory. There's some kind of monster that's actually trying to get into Purgatory, some kind of serpentine monster. Is it the devil? Is it the serpent? That's a question I'm really excited to learn the answer to. I had one thing that left me a little disappointed and one thing that threw me off a little bit. I was disappointed that Bobo died in the finale. I really liked Bobo as a villain, although he ended up being like the creepiest creeper ever, seducing a 13-year-old girl. And, you know, he says he's rescuing Willa, and maybe it's because Ward Earp was an abusive father. We don't really know why he felt the need to rescue Willa. It just came off as super creepy to me. That said, though, I did genuinely like Bobo as a villain, but the thing that really threw me off in this episode is I could have swore that right before Doll's boss arrested Dolls and Bobo and they were getting ready to leave, I could have swore she gave the order to bomb Purgatory, and then nobody made a big deal about it. So maybe I just misread it or misheard it and she was threatening to bomb Purgatory, but I could have swore she gave the order and then none of the characters were stressing it. And so I went and I looked at some of the reviews and stuff online and nobody is talking about it in the reviews, so I got to assume it's just me. I probably misheard it. But if I didn't, and she did actually give the order, and then it's never addressed again in the episode, I would have to call that a huge mistake, but I think it's an error on my part. Overall, Season 1 of Wynonna Earp was so good. It was really fun. It was action-packed. The character dynamics were great. The performances were all really, really good. The relationships and the chemistry, the on-screen chemistry between all of the characters I thought was fantastic. So if you haven't watched Wynonna Earp, seriously, on-demand sci-fi. Also, and sci-fi puts their stuff out on Netflix really fast, so it's probably going to end up on Netflix pretty soon. But you got to check out Wynonna Earp. It's really, really good. It's also based on a comic book, so if you're into comic books, check out Wynonna Earp the comic. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's it for this review. If you have anything to add, let me know down in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed this video, and I really hope you did, be sure to tell me by dropping a like on it and subscribe for more reviews. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.